Have you ever experienced a sudden chill in your room? Or maybe felt a gentle touch on your shoulders when no one was there? What if these moments were not random and they are the signs from your spiritual realm? In this video, we are going to explore something very powerful: how to know if a spirit is trying to connect with you. We will uncover the most common signs, the emotional shifts you may already be experiencing, and practical tools to help you receive and understand the messages coming your way. It is more than just information, this is about guidance. In the end, I'll also tell you how you can connect with me one on one, where we decode these messages together and bring you clarity and peace. If you have been sensing something lately, a whisper, a feeling, a sign, you are in the right place. Let's begin. Spirits rarely reach out without a reason. These connections are not just accidental, they are deeply meaningful, purposeful, and often timed for when we need them most. Some spirits come forward to bring emotional closures, perhaps something was left unsaid, unresolved. Other comes as protectors, guiding you through the life decisions and reminding you that you are not alone. And sometimes it's simply love. Pure, infinite love, reaching across dimensions to say, I'm still here. This entire understanding shifts how we receive the signs. It is not about fear, it is about connection, comfort, and guidance from beyond. If this resonates, if you have ever felt an unexplainable comfort during the hard times, share your moments in the comment section. And if you are looking to explore what your specific experience could mean, I invite you to book Connect with Your Loved Ones with me, a beautiful reading. The link is given in the description box. Now let's explore the most common ways a spirit might reach out to you. Number 1, the temperature drops. Have you ever felt that cool air passing through one area of your room, and this sudden chill often signals a presence, especially when accompanied by a strong emotion and a memory. Number 2, very common, electrical flickers, light flickering, device turning on and off. Spirits use these energies to connect. If this happens during the moment of reflection, don't just brush it off, focus on the moment. Number 3, repeating number and synchronicities. Constantly seeing 111, 222, 444. These aren't just coincidences. Not only your spirit guides, sometimes your ancestors are also trying to connect with you. These repeating numbers are signs of gentle nudges from the universe that it's time for you to hear us out. Next is dream visitations. Vivid dreams where a loved one appears, speaks clearly, or comforts you. These dreams don't fade like normal ones. You wake up knowing it meant something. Next is hearing whispers or your name. If you hear a faint voice in a silent space, especially calling your name, that's often a spirit making contact. Next is a feeling of not being alone. You may not see anything, but you feel it. A comfort, a presence, a shift in the air, a sense that someone loving is nearby. Have you ever felt any of these? If yes, don't second guess yourself. Comment below with your experience. Or if you want to privately explore it, I am offering you a one-on-one spirit connection session to help you decode exactly what you are experiencing. Booking link is given in the description box. While signs can be external, the strongest messages come through your body and your heart. You might feel a sudden wave of emotion with no reason, tears flowing when you hear a certain song or see an old photograph, a soft flutter in your chest, and a tingling on your scalp. These signs are not random. These are spiritual messages received through the language of emotion and energy. Spirits communicate not in your shouting mind, but in your moments, your experiences, so that you can pay attention. One client once told me, I kept crying every time I entered my dad's old room. I thought I was just grieving until I felt his presence like a warm hug. And that was not my imagination. That was the message being received and felt. If this speaks to your heart, trust that. You are not making it up. You are like in a sacred space to explore these sensations and understand what's truly happening. I invite you to book a session with me today. Now understand signs, symbols, objects, and personal items. Spirits often use objects and symbols to reach out to us. A white feather on your path, a coin appearing on your bed or desk, a scent like your mother perfume when you are alone, a favorite song playing at exactly right moment. These are not coincidences. These are deeply personal spiritual messages. If you have ever had a moment where an object appeared out of nowhere, a memory was instantly triggered by a sound or a smell, pause. It's a message for you. These kinds of signs are the beginning of deeper connections. If you are receiving them, your spirit team may be trying to speak more clearly. Let's explore these signs together in a session designed specially for people going through the spiritual awakening. You don't have to wait passively for more signs. You can create space for spiritual communication, and here is how. Number one, sit still. Just 10 minutes of calm breathing and silence can attune your awareness. Number two, keep a spirit journal. Write down your signs, dreams, feelings, patterns, everything that is a language for you. Number three, create a sacred space. Light a candle, play a soft music, any meditation, hold a crystal object, anything that means everything for you. And this tells your energy, and you're going to say that I am ready to receive. Next, ask for a sign. It's okay to ask. If you are here with me, please send a sign. I will understand. The spirit world often responds when asked with sincerity and honesty. And last but not the least, express gratitude. A simple thank you when you notice a sign invites more clarity. Gratitude expands your connection always into human life as well. If you had already started doing some of these things but feel stuck or unsure, it's time to rewind and rethink. Understand that there is no rule book for spiritual connection. Every sign is unique, every person is unique, every feeling, emotion is very, very personal. Every person receives messages in different ways, and sometimes you need someone who understands both the emotional and the spiritual layers. If you have been receiving signs but you don't know what they mean, if you feel overwhelmed, confused, or even a little afraid of the unknown, you don't have to go through this alone. And I say this again and again. If a simple session can give you all the answers, why not? You have felt these chills, you have seen these signs, you have heard the whispers, and now it's your time to stop doubting and start decoding. If you're ready to understand what your spirit team is trying to tell you, if you want peace, healing, and direction, I am here to help. Click the link in the description box for your one-on-one spirit connection session with me, and together we are going to explore your signs, connect with your guides, and bring clarity where there is no confusion. And before you go, please like this video if you resonate a bit of it. Subscribe to my channel for more content on spiritual awakening, intuitive development, and soul connection, and so much more that is coming for all of you in the coming days. Drop a comment below sharing your story, your words that might help someone else to feel. And I'm going to reply each one of you. Thank you for watching. Trust your feelings, listen to your spirits, and remember, you're always more guided, loved, and supported than you know.